Hi, Lahoma here from Love Yoga Center, and this is my sister Tenelle of Chrysalis Acupuncture and Wellness, and she is going to show us how to make, well, I'll just let her explain what she's going to show us this evening.
Today we are going to make a salt coconut oil face scrub. It's something I enjoy doing for self-care. I enjoy doing the actual face scrub, but I also enjoy making the scrubs. I usually make them for myself and use them pretty regularly. I use coconut oil, a salt, or sometimes sugar, and then I use whatever choice of essential oils I want. And usually I kind of target them to different things. Like for the face scrub, I like to use anti-aging. So today we're going to be using frankincense, lavender, and I never say this one right, but I'm going to try helichrysum.
Maybe put that a little closer so they can see the spelling on that, or we'll put it in the comments below.
That didn't quite work.
Yeah.
So today we're going to use black lava salt, and this has charcoal in it as well. So it does purify the skin and kind of clean out the pores. It's more of like a deep cleaning. And I always, for my face scrubs, I always use, I guess I can show organic.
Oh,
yeah.
Branding.
Oh, organic coconut oil. And what do we say the ratio is? So the ratio is a 1-to-3 ratio, 1 of the oil. Oh, and then usually we use like whatever your choice is for cute little glass bottles. I do always use glass, and it's good to have something that has a tight container to keep it nice and fresh. And then if I gift them, I like a cute bottle, maybe put like a little tag or something on it that gives them the ingredients. And sometimes I like to get creative. I made some for my friend for his birthday, and I came up with really cute little names for him and stuff.
Aww.
Yeah, it was fun. All right, so that was 1 scoop of oil.
And 1 part oil.
Maybe I should get a clean spoon for the salt.
Yeah. So organic virgin coconut oil of your choice. And maybe I should have changed our name on here so they know and remember who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that while you're mixing up.
And then we're doing 3 of the salt.
Well, it's not going to let me do it.
Chrysalis Acupuncture and Wellness. I have a cute little office in Cape Coral, and then I'm currently also seeing patients in Naples inside of Love Yoga Center.
Not in the big studio where you're used to practicing. We have a small room off of there that most of you probably weren't even aware of. And it's a nice little cozy treatment room where there's lots of privacy, but plenty of space for the treatment.
Super cute, calm, and relaxing. Okay, so this might be difficult to sort of see the consistency.
So it's definitely more salt than oil. So you know, if you're thinking, oh, like pure oil on your face, it's more of a scrub for sure.
Yeah. And honestly, I just kind of feel it out for myself. And if I want to add more oil, because this is going to be pretty coarse, I like it coarse. And when it's not as much oil, it's going to be very coarse. And you can use different types of salts as well. So how would you describe that? Like the different?
Well, the different grain size. Like this is, it says coarse, I believe, on this one, but it's not. Yes, it doesn't actually say, but because it's got the coconut shell charcoal and the sea salt, which is what makes it the black lava. But I also have like Celtic coarse salt that's even bigger than that.
Mm.
But you can also get the fine sea salt. So if you don't like a really,
Yeah, I usually get the
abrasive.
bigger. But yeah, you could use like regular. Okay, so pretty much what I do, I just gauge the oils as far as my personal preference. Like, I really love frankincense, so I usually put a few more drops of the frankincense. And I like the benefits of the helichrysum because it's really anti-aging and it gets rid of scars. And I kind of think that wrinkles are scars. So I put a little extra of this. And then the lavender I'm basically using as like an antioxidant, which is great for the skin too, but it's like calming. So the salt is very coarse and it's gonna deep clean. And sometimes that can make the skin a little bit irritated if you're not used to it. So the lavender will help calm and heal that after as well.
And a little aromatherapy.
Yeah.
Because the helichrysum is really good for the skin. I've used it for scars, but like post-surgical scars, but I'm not a fan of the smell.
So what do you say, like 3 of these?
Sometimes you gotta let your intuition tell you, but
we did 4.
I guess it depends on if you're making a smaller amount or just for your own self, or if you're going to share, then
See, I would think for this much that might have actually. So if we did 4 of that, I'm going to do 4 of the frankincense as well. And then I'm just going to do 2 of the lavender. So that would be
it's
a total of 10. I think that's pretty good for this amount.
Yeah.
If I'm doing double this, I would probably use, like 20 drops. Yeah.
Oh, that smells wonderful. Yeah. Nice blend. I think she knows what she's doing. And if you think she's good with salt and oil, you got to try her needles.
Okay. And I would use this probably once a week. And what I also like to do once or twice a week is local honey. And you just rub the honey on your face.
Oh yeah, we were gonna gonna
demonstrate that. We were gonna show up with honey on our faces. So I just put like a thin layer all over my face, and I usually put it on like before I get in the shower, and then I let it set the whole time that I'm in the hot shower, and then after I take a warm cloth and just sort of wipe it off, and then pat my face dry.
Ah, so you don't add any essential oils, you're just local honey.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah. All kinds of interruptions with the phones were supposed to be on silent. So honey was one of the first, or maybe the first, I don't know. They used to use it on, like, it's an ancient remedy for cuts and scrapes. They would use it for surgeries, like in primitive days. It's like a natural antimicrobial.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
that's good stuff.
It would be good for the
and
face.
then don't forget to drink your apple cider vinegar with honey tea in the morning.
I think we need another class for all this. So when's our next self-care session with Tenelle and Chrysalis Acupuncture?
Whenever you want me to have me back.
So be sure to give Tenelle a call. We'll put her phone number down in the comments if you'd like to book an appointment with her. You've got today and tomorrow to take advantage of the September self-care specials. She's got a introductory initial visit rate, and then also 20% off of your recommended 5 follow-up treatments.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect.
Because it's not just, acupuncture, you're going to feel a difference even in the first session, but your methodology is more for, I don't know, you want to give a quick little synopsis
I practice 5-element acupuncture. It's more of a holistic constitutional healing. So it is a process. You know, some people do see results immediately. You can, you know, feel, I mean, you're going to feel different in your body pretty quickly, but, you know, it does take time. And I like to spend time to really get to know what's going on. And so that I can come up with a good plan for us. And generally, I like to see someone for 10 treatments once a week. And then after the 10 treatments, we can reassess everything and go from there. Excuse me, go from there. You know, to re-gauge goals, to see what's going on, what's changed. Maybe something new has come up. Maybe something has gone away that we're working on. And usually 10 treatments is a good gauge of what we're really looking at. You know, like I said, some people, you know, it's that a lot of people think that, especially with like quitting smoking and things like that, people think that they're going to come get one treatment and they're going to quit smoking. Some people do. I know Mama, our grandmother, went and got one acupuncture treatment and quit smoking forever. So it's not unheard of, but it generally takes a few treatments. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just like yoga, coming to one yoga class, you might be like, oh, I love that.
Right.
I feel so good. I'm so relaxed. But to really get the benefits of the practice, you need to practice regularly. You need maintenance.
Right.
And that's why we're doing the 21-day challenge, so that you could feel the difference in practicing daily, what an impact it can have on your life. So that's the same thing. That's why you try to at least get them to commit to the 5. And by the time they do the 5, then they can really see the difference. 10, you're going to know where you know, where you're at with them and what plan and what kind of maintenance they need after that. So, you know, not everything in life is a quick fix, and most things that are worth it are worth investing your time into. And self-care is definitely one of those things. So go home, mix up, and it doesn't have to be black lava salt, whatever kind of salt that you have at home.
I should say you can use this on your hands, your feet, your body, your body. I mean, yeah, sometimes I would do a full body scrub. But you know, it's easy just to do it for the face, and a lot of people are into, you know, face care. But
mentioning face care, don't you do something with needles and face care?
Yeah. I do. I forgot.
I mean, you know, we're all into yoga for wellness and longevity, but we also, you know, there's an aesthetic part of it. We all want to feel good. We want to look as good on the outside as we feel on the inside.
Sure.
So we have a natural way to help that, along with the, you know, scrub. So
yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and tell us about that?
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't forget about it, but I didn't know we were going to talk about it.
Well, you know,
that's cool.
She's not plugging herself. I'm plugging her.
It's called Maizen, and it is an acupuncture. It's cosmetic acupuncture, and it's considered an acupuncture facelift. It can reduce the appearance of fine lines. It definitely helps with like the overall tone of the skin, coloring. It brings like a vibrancy, and it is just, you know, like Chinese medicine. It's preventative. So ideally, if you know, started getting the Maizen facelift protocol when you're in your 30s, it's going to prevent you from, you know, aging so quickly. It's like graceful aging.
It's not like you're trying to turn back the
It's
stop
you're not
a
going to come
natural
out
process,
of it like, you know, like Botox or anything, but you will, you know, you will notice the biggest difference I notice with it is there is slight lifting, but is the appearance of the skin. And of course, when I'm doing that, I'm incorporating constitutional healing along with it, because that's what I do. You're going to notice a difference. It's like you just kind of come alive. Your skin comes alive, your eyes, everything just is like glowing and lights up. And people will be like, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Yeah.
You know, it's like that kind of subtle change. It's not, you know what I mean? That makes sense.
Well, even since the time I've been getting my acupuncture treatments from Tenelle over a few months now, I think. Every time I'm on a Zoom meeting or starting a class or something like that, somebody's like, "You look so much better. You've got this glow about you." And I just kept saying, "It's my chi's back." It's the needles. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely, I'm definitely feeling better. I think anybody who's been witnessing my journey along the way has seen improvements over the last couple months. And, you know, as my practitioner, I think you are noticing that things are moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
So, you know, give her a call. And if not, at least make your
scrub.
your
It feels
scrub.
so good.
And maybe give some to a friend. So we
Yeah.
both get to go home with them tonight. So
Yay.
thank you for
Can't wait
watching.
to meet you all.
And keep taking care of yourself. All right. And we'll see you. Make sure you do a practice today, because this doesn't count as a practice. So you at least have to do a mantra, a pranayama breathing exercise, or a little asana. So go to the other YouTube videos on the playlist and get some practice in today. All right. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. And thank you, Tenelle.
Thank you.